What is going on, guys? My name is Jake, or Disciple, and I have another post-game commentary on the map Hijacked, and I believe it's Domination. I should know this because I just played it last night. Sorry about the phone there. But I'm using the FAL with the red dot, quick draw, and the stock. And I believe I have the Cap 40 Extendamag as my secondaries. My perks are Flak Jacket, Toughness, and Dexterity. And I believe that's it because, yeah, I have Primary Gunfighter, so I don't have any nades. So this gameplay is kind of showcasing the FAL and even post-patch how really powerful it is, because it's still a 3-shot kill at long range and a 2-shot at close range. So if you have a decent trigger finger, you don't have to use full auto, and I prefer not using full auto, and you can still get those nice 3-shot kills cross map like I'm doing right here. But actually, this commentary, I don't want to talk about the gameplay really at all. I just kind of was thinking about some stuff, and I try to keep my channel at least somewhat related to gameplay, but I'm kind of thinking about moving away from that because I realize that I'm missing this opportunity with this platform to kind of just, I don't want to say vent because that seems like a negative connotation, but to just kind of use this as an outlet to express certain feelings about topics, or just to talk about stuff, and even to help the people that watch this kind of realize, that they're not the only ones going through certain things and talking about personal issues like it did in that in my life is tough video. But this video is going to be kind of scattered, but the main thing I wanted to bring up is, like, what are we looking for in life? Like, I was thinking about this just about like 20 minutes ago, and I was just thinking to myself, like, in life, what are we actually searching for, and what do we want out of life? And the initial kind of the initial thought is like, fame, wealth, money, love, stuff like that. But at least in my case, I was thinking what I wanted, and the thing that I came up with is, it's kind of related to love, but I was thinking about just somebody to actually, care. Somebody that actually cares about what you're going through, that you can just sit down and just talk to if you're having a problem or an issue. And, like, that could be a friend, that could be a girlfriend, or whatever, or significant other. I'm not gonna single out anything. But I was thinking, like, the things that, a lot of people value material things, and I was just thinking about what I actually want in life, and truthfully, like I said, the thing that I want more than anything is to be able to just relate to somebody, like somebody that is gonna be, like, always be there, somebody that's not gonna flake out, if I have a breakdown, or flake out if, I'm going through a tough time or something like that. Somebody that I know will be there no matter what I'm going through, and that will help me to the best of their abilities, and to do anything that they can do for you. Because, life, you can have all these material things, you can have, a bunch of money, you can have everything, but, you always hear this adage that says, money can't buy happiness. And I always thought that was kind of, like, I understood where people were coming from, and but at the same time, I thought it was kind of silly, because I'm like, well, money can buy you a lot of things. But then, this sounds strange, but, I'm only 17, but, I'm relatively mature for my age, just from the stuff that I've gone through in my life, and, like, just going to college early and all that. I feel like I'm like 20 or 21, because those are the people that I associate with, which still isn't young or old by any means, and is still young and dumb, and I understand that. But I say that to say, the older I get, the more I realize that the material things in life really don't matter. And as weird and as and as retarded as you may think that sounds, when I stopped and thought about what do I want out of life, and when the only thing that I could legitimately say that I want is for somebody to always be there, and for somebody that cares about me, I thought, you know, wow, I realized that I value that saying that money can't buy happiness now, because to me, having somebody there that would just kind of feel for you and feel your pain and associate with you no matter what, and just be that rock in your life that's not going to move, that you can depend on all the time, and that's never going to go away, like, that is the only thing that I want. And then I started thinking about some other stuff that I wanted, and I legitimately couldn't think of anything. When I thought of that, I was like, man, this kind of tops everything. And I know I'm repeating myself a lot here, but I just thought that was interesting how I had this, how I just had that kind of revelation, if you will. And excuse the phone again, but about what I really wanted, and oh my dear Lord, and it just kind of, it struck me as odd that I could have this revelation just kind of out of the blue, but nonetheless, I did realize what I wanted, and so now I have a few more minutes, so I'm gonna kind of go into this too, and I realized how I could achieve that. And maybe this will be, like I said, it could be a friend or it could be a significant other or whatever. So, like I said, if it's a friend, that's fine. If it's, a girlfriend, a wife, a spouse, whatever, that's fine too. I'm not I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna marry you, so you can't be this person. No, that's, it could be anybody. And I'm not saying I don't have these people in my life, because my family is great. Like, they support me in everything that I do, and they are, they are 100% behind me and everything like that. So to this, I have those people that are constantly there for me. The thing that I know about my family is eventually they're not all going to be here. And that is why I want someone else to, whether it's like my wife or whatever, that can be this person, because someone that I know is going to be with me for the majority of my life. Not that my family's not, because I hope that my brother, my mom and dad are always here for me. But unfortunately, I know that is probably not going to be the case. But yeah, hopefully I can find somebody that can satisfy that want, because that really is the only thing that I want out of life right now. And so, and I was just thinking about this. I got on the subject of, I kind of like, family's not going to always be there, but another thing that you have to be prepared for, is if you have that person and you end up losing them. It can be really tough, because I had somebody that I associated kind of with that. Like, I didn't think it was gonna last all the time, but I kind of used this person as my rock for a while, like 4 or 5 months. And when she was taken away from that, it was just kind of like, and this was only a few weeks ago, so I'm still feeling this pain, so this is fresh in my system. But I was just like, God, life feels so just empty, and there's this just giant void that is like, no matter what you do, you just cannot feel it. And it's like the worst feeling in the world, because you just know that nobody is going to take this place, at least not in the foreseeable future, and you just feel like nothing you can do is gonna like bring this person back. Nothing you can do is gonna make this pain go away in your life, and that's tough. And that's the bad thing about relying on this person, is when they're taken away, you don't realize when you're with them how much that it actually matters, and or how much they matter to you. And a lot of people will take this person for granted and think that they're always going to be there, and then when they're taken away, your life just becomes shambles, and it can completely wreck you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this commentary, and I'm actually kind of breaking down right now, so excuse the the lack of quality on my voice right now. But thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed it and you enjoy this kind of commentaries, drop or leave a rating or whatever. I'll talk to you later.